So, Sam, a couple of specific
Possible.
details that came up in this shooter scoop story.
Mhm.
He reported that your dad is willing to testify again. Is that true? Because, of course, since the last trial, he has had this really debilitating stroke and is, of course, currently in the Philippines.
He's actually doing better. Thankfully, the
Good.
area, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind me mentioning this, the area of the brain that was damaged wasn't the part of his brain that associates and recognizes words and things. It was the production part of his brain, the part of the brain that controls the motor and the tongue. So being able to say the words, it was more of a physical thing. So yes, he is cognitively high functioning again, albeit tired, as anyone would be at his age. I'm sure it's bittersweet, but yeah, he said before he'd be willing to testify because the truth is the truth. It's sad that he's put in that position, but I think the onus is on her. People can't say, "Oh, well, you would make your dad testify." I'm not making him testify. He wants to. I think there's an attribution error there. She shouldn't, in my opinion, have done all this and put him in this position. She shouldn't have tried to erase him and discredit him. Uh, the man who gave her everything her whole life. Uh, every new, I'm this is rhetorical. Every nuance, every dance class, every moment, not just paying for everything, but being there, being the consummate hands-on dad. How can she take that away from him and act like it doesn't exist? Without dad, sunshine, you would be nothing. That's my opinion. He hooked you up with Northwestern. Many of the alumni reportedly worked on suits. You wouldn't have met them if dad had not paid for all of the classes, had you hang out at the studios at ABC. Dad gave you everything that you are. And when you got to a point where you felt you were successful and you thought you could run with the ball on your own, you decided to shut his part of the game down, shut him out as a player in your life, thinking that, you could be the whole team. Well, how's that working out for you?